Hey, it's Denise, and it is such a beautiful morning, and my garden, my bird garden, is looking so beautiful. I just had to share. Let's take a look. Here's a long view, and I am just really so pleased with how it's looking. The flowers are starting to open up, and it's just so bright and cheery. I am just really loving it. So let me just share with you a little bit what's going on here. You can see right there where those little burgundy flowers there, you can just see how they are just really growing in nicely. And the little pink flowers are starting to come on them. And that dark burgundy foliage looks great against the house. And then over here, I've got some blanket flowers that are just beautiful. I just really like the way everything's coming in. And there I've got some Russian sage with some lavender flanking the back of the garden. And here you can see where my poppies have opened up. So it's just absolutely gorgeous. And take a look at these Orange Joy Asiatic lilies. And then there are some Coreopsis or blanket flowers that are growing back from last year. They haven't started to flower yet. They'll flower later. These are sunflowers that the birds have planted. The seeds have dropped from the feeder. But these are those blanket flowers coming back from last year. And this is something I just could not refuse. It's called Charm. And let me get the card out. This was a new one for me. And it's a dwarf golden marguerite. And it's called Anthemis tinctoria. And it's a perennial. It'll come back every year. And it's in this pot because I didn't know. My husband's calling out the window. But it's in this pot because I don't know where I'm going to put it. It's not going to go here because from what I understand from the garden center, it's pretty invasive. So I don't want it in here. It'll go somewhere else in my yard. But for now, I just set it there because I didn't know where else to put it. And I just had to have something at that end of the garden. So doesn't it look nice right there? And then I've just got a few zinnias that are just in there for color, and some little moss roses in yellows and oranges that are growing along there. You can see where more sunflowers are coming up, where the seeds have dropped from the feeder. And this is just a little pot of the super bells in the white and the purple. I just love them, and I just kind of liked having them in this pot to balance out that pot of oregano on the other end. And I just planted that particular little poppy this year. But it perfectly complements the poppies that I have coming in down here. They're just beautiful. And I've got one big snowdrop right there. That bright yellow flower. It's called Ornithoria or snowdrops. And look how big it is. I forgot I had planted it. So I'm really pleased. The only thing that just pleases me right now is I've got a few holes where some of the chipmunks have been digging in the garden. So I don't know what I'm going to do about them. But anyway, I just wanted to share. Like I said, it was just so beautiful. And I was about to start my reading and I thought, you know, I just want to crow. So there's a quick look at my garden this morning, at my bird garden. So if you like seeing this update in my bird garden, let me know in the comment section below. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. I would love to have you as a member of the TNT community. In the meantime, this is Denise Jordan saying goodbye. I'll see you on my next garden walk. Those little cranes bills are perennials, and I just love their dainty little purple flowers.